All right, we're out in the front of our house, and this is where most of our farming takes place. And so as we look around here, you can see down here, our main garden beds are down here. I've got 3 long garden beds. I actually go around the corner there, and I have some corn growing. Now this is early mid-May, so we're going to have a lot more growth, so things are just getting started. We have some flowers and some other plants up here, some citrus trees. Then over here, as you look down this way, you'll see our farm stand, which on Saturdays we fill that up with produce, and we'll also attach some pictures about our farm stand and show you that. That's where we sell our produce on Saturdays, Saturday mornings. So and then up here above we have some raised garden beds, with some of you may have those at your home. We'll look at those a little bit more detail, especially our nice tomatoes that are growing. And then over on this side we have another plot. This is a combination of corn and squash, and I have some tomato plants growing here. Now as you come in here a little closer, you can see, particularly on this row right here, that there's some spots where the corn you don't see the corn growing up so much. And that's because of our bunny friends. They like to come and eat the tops of them off. So that's one of the things that I was mentioning earlier. There's a lot of pests, and gardening is not easy, farming is not easy. There's a lot of things to deal with. For instance, the weather and environment, wind, rain, what your soil's like. There's a lot of different things that impact how much food you can grow and how easy it is to grow. It's not easy to grow. It is difficult. So those are things you have to learn over time, how to grow things. And this is a new plot, so I may take you down in a moment to our other corn where we've grown corn, and you'll notice quite a difference. It's bigger and looks more robust. In fact, it was planted even after this corn. So this is new soil that was brought in. It's going to take maybe a couple years for it to really start to respond and produce well. So, and subject to pests of all kinds, rabbits, squirrels, gophers. There's disease, plant disease. There's deficiencies. So there's a lot to learn, but that's part of the thing. And if you love what you're doing, you stick with it. A lot of people give up. They start something and it's hard, and then they just give up. But really, if you stick with something you love and you keep working at it, there's some reward to that. And part of the reward of this is learning about being patient and trusting that things will work out. Being a good steward, that's a very important word, stewardship, and something that maybe you guys can talk about as a class, that you have certain things that you're responsible for. Maybe it's a dog, a cat, a fish, your bedroom, making your bed. Maybe you have a little garden. Those are things that you're responsible for and that you need to steward well. That means that you take care of it. And that's something that's a good habit to learn, and you can learn those habits right now. So that's all about farming. Let's go over here. I'll show you some more of my produce. We have some tomato plants, and inside here, tomato plants, our camera lady can get through here and see. We have some onions growing in here. So you can use a lot of different methods how to plant things. And I have this trellis going up, so I can grow the plants, tomato plants, over my onions. And then when we pick the onions, that part will be done. But you can see here we're getting some good tomatoes coming. So I got a few beds here of tomatoes. You can see this here. Again, these are big tomatoes. You can even see here, there's some little pests that's growing on there, coming on that stalk. So these are things that you have to watch as a farmer. Then we have some other squashes. Here's some zucchini and some winter squash and some various other things, cucumbers, peas, some dill. I have some more tomato plants down there. Also on the top here we have other citrus trees. So it's quite a mix, quite a diversity of plants. So now let me take you down as we finish up this morning I'd like to show you a little closer up on the field down below. All right, see you in a minute.